Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and it's the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We have the second of a three, Oakland at Baltimore here. I'll be back in just a few minutes with the opening lineups. I'm going to be making coffee right now. Welcome, Kathy Horton has arrived. I hope you're well, Kathy. We're playing a nice afternoon game here. The coffee is brewing, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes with our starting lineups. Thank you so much. Absolutely, Kathy Horton. The tweet is up, and the tweet is good. I have a picture of Hot Dog Jackson. And like I said to everybody out there, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We'll have our starting lineups. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. And we have the second of a three-game series. As some of you may remember, the Orioles won the first game 6-5. They scored 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth to win it in a thriller. I don't remember. Maybe I do. They all blur. And I'm going to go grab a cup. I'll give you the starting lineups. Pitching for the Oakland A's is Jim Hunter, Catfish Hunter. He has 13 wins on the season, really overperforming. And Tom Phoebus for the Orioles, he's a right-hander. He's won 9. For the A's, leading off Bert Campanaris at shortstop. Batting second, Jose Tartabull in center field. Rick Monday is out with a sprain. Reggie Jackson Hot Dog Jackson batting third, in right field. Sal Bando cleanup at third. Oh, that's good coffee. Raymond Webster batting fifth at first base. Dick Green at second. Tommy Reynolds in left, Mr. Haney catching and batting eighth, and the pitcher Jim Hunter. For the Orioles, Don Buford leads off. He's playing second. That's a difference for Buford with Davey Johnson out. Paul Blair in center, Frank Robinson in right, Boog Powell at first. Brooks Robinson at third, Merv Rettenman will be in left field. Clay Dalrymple catching. Bobby Floyd at short, and Tom Phoebus, the pitcher, batting ninth. And the Orioles come into this with a 16.5 game lead. In the East, the A's are in second place, 13 behind the Minnesota Twins. We're in Baltimore. It rained earlier. The tarp was out, but just when it was brought out, it stopped raining. And it's cloudy and overcast. Kathy Harden is for the Orioles. That's fine by me. And the Orioles take the field. Tom Phoebus on the mound, and in just a moment we'll have the first pitch as Bert Campanaris steps into the batter's box. Oh. Okay, Phoebus is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Campanaris. That's 6-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second. That'll be for Buford. He's a 4. 1-4, that's going to go through for a base hit. He could not get that. So Campy is on. Being held, and with Dalrymple, he's a 1-17. A sure shot here, just about, to run. Here's Jose Tartabull. Again, Campy being held 1-17. Tartabull, left-handed hitter. Phoebus from the stretch. And the pitch to Tartabull. There goes Campy. And he's safe. The second stolen base by Bert Campanaris. What am I saying? A stolen base by Bert Campanaris, who's now in scoring position. And Jose Tartabull at the plate. Hot Dog Jackson is on deck. Okay, Phoebus. The pitch to Tartable. That's 3-5 right-handed. Fly ball right. And Frank Robinson has it. Can't be holds. 1 down. Here comes Hot Dog Jackson. The A's versus the O's. Here's the pitch to Hot Dog. 3-8. Walked him. So it's first and second with 1 out. For Salbando, the captain. Hot Dog Jackson on first. Can't be on second with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Bando. 1-7 right-handed. Grounds it to short, and that'll be a double play. Jackson doubled up. Side retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 left. After a half, it's Oakland nothing, and Baltimore coming to bat. Here's Hunter now. Really having a great season. 13 wins. And leading it off for the Birds is Don Buford, a switch hitter, batting left against Catfish. Here's Catfish. The pitch to Buford. 4-4, left-handed catcher X, Haney. He's a 2-6-2, and it's a dribbler in front of the plate. Haney throws Buford out, 1 away. Now Paul Blair. Catfish into his windup, and the pitch to Blair. 5-7 right-handed struck him out. 2 down. For Frank Robinson. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 2-7. Grounds it to second. Green has it. Throws to Webster, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Catfish. And we've gone 1. It's a scoreless game. Phoebus takes them out. And it'll be Raymond Webster to lead it off. Okay, Phoebus. The pitch to Webster, batting left-handed. 2-8. Fly ball right. Frank Robinson has it, 1 away. Dick Green. Pitch from Phoebus. 3-5. Base hit by Dick Green. Green is on with 1 out. And Tommy Reynolds is the batter. From the stretch, Phoebus. 5-7. Grounds it to short. Double play. Turned by Bobby Floyd. In for Belanger, who has the flu. So the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, none left. And it's scoreless in the middle of the second. Catfish takes the mount. He retired the side in order in the first. It'll be Boog Powell to lead it off. Here's Catfish, the pitch to Powell. 2-7. And that is a drive hit out into the gap, and it drops, and that'll be a double for Boog Powell. Powell opens up with a double. Now Brooks Robinson comes up. Rittenmund on deck. Catfish from the stretch. 3-7. Grounds it to second, one away. Here's Merv Rittenmund. The pitch from Catfish. 5-8. Grounds to third. Bando has it, 2 away. And now Dale Rimple in a clutch situation with Powell on second. Dale Rimple, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Hunter. 3-3 right-handed, grounds it to short. Campanaris has it, and the side is retired. No runs, the leadoff double by Powell. Left on base, we're scoreless through 2 here already at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. Mr. Haney will lead it off. A little thunder in the background if you hear that. But right now, no rain. Here's the pitch from Phoebus to Mr. Haney. Swung on, grounded to third. Brooks Robinson over to Powell, 1 away. A very neat and tidy ball game henceforth. And now it's Catfish at the plate with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. 1-7, he grounds it to second, 2 away. For Bert Campanaris, who singled, stole second, and was left on base in the first. That's real thunder. You hear that? We'll keep an eye. 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Bert, 2-7. And that is a line drive to second, caught by Buford. It's a 1-2-3 for Phoebus. We're in the middle of the third. It's a scoreless ball game. The crowd is a little light today due to the showers and the threat of rain, but they're getting this ball game in thus far. Bobby Floyd leads it off here. Let's get some coffee here. To me, I took a look earlier. It looked like those clouds were moving away, so it should be all right. Bobby Floyd facing Catfish here, bottom of the third, to lead it off. Here's the pitch from Catfish. 4-7, and he walked him. So Floyd is on. And Phoebus comes to the plate. He is a B bunter. He's going to lay it down. The infield is in. Here's the pitch. He lays it down, and oh, it's a beauty. Bobby Floyd, it's hit to Bando. His only play is to first. So Floyd goes to second with 1 out. And here comes Don Buford, who grounded. He hit a dribbler in front of home plate thrown out by Haney. Just a very, 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 and I stress very light drizzle right now. Here's Catfish. The pitch to Buford. 5-5, left-handed, hit deep by Buford, and that's gone. It's a 2-run home run by Don Buford to put the Orioles ahead 2-0. A 2-run blast by Buford. For Buford, that's number 7 on the season. So just like that, it's a 2-0 ball game. And here comes Paul Blair. 1 out, nobody on. He struck out in the first. Catfish, I always found Catfish to throw home run balls. I don't know how many he had this season. 34, that's a lot of home runs in 247. So it's, I'll tell you this, it's a light drizzle, very light, but the sun is shining. We use real world weather here. Okay, Blair now with 1 out, no one on, 2 in. Pitch from Hunter, 6-6. And he lines it to second, caught by Green, 2 outs. And now here's Frank Robinson. Here's Catfish, the windup, the pitch to Robinson. 5-11, right-handed, fly ball's right. Hot Dog Jackson going back. And Hot Dog makes the catch, and the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Don Buford. After 3, it's 2-0 O's. Okay, here's Phoebus on the mound. Jose Tartable will lead it off. Phoebus is ready. Here's the pitch to Tartable. 4-3 left-handed, hit back to Phoebus. He's a 3. 15-3. Oh, and he boots it. Phoebus couldn't handle that. Too hot to handle. He's charged with an error, and Tartable is on first base. And here's Hot Dog Jackson. Jackson walked out in a double play in the first. Ron McGrath has arrived. Pleased to see you. Here's Phoebus from the stretch, and the pitch to Jackson. 1-9, and it's hit deep by Reggie. Oh no, that's no dog. It's gone, a 2-run home run. Oh Lord, that was no dog of a swing, Kathy Harden. Hot Dog Jackson has just returned the favor with a 2-run home run. One of the runs is unearned. Hot Dog Jackson with a 2-run home run. And let's see, I think that's number 41 for Hot Dog Jackson. Oh, Lord. Hot Dog Jackson with number 41. That puts him one behind Frank Howard, the big man. Reggie, we just posted those. Hot Dog Jackson, oh. Frank Howard leads the majors with 42 home runs, and Jackson has hit his 41st of the season. So it's a 2-2 ball game here. Very, very interesting stuff, Kathy Hart. Well, here comes the captain, Sal Bando. No outs, nobody on now. Here's Phoebus, the windup, pitch to Bando. 4-3, right-handed, grounds it back to Phoebus, a 3. 7-3, throws him out, one away. Now Raymond Webster is the batter. So we're all tied up here. Two 2-run home runs. Buford in the third and Hot Dog in the fourth. One out, nobody on. Raymond Webster, a left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Phoebus. That's 4-6 left-handed, and he walked him. Webster is on with one down, and here's Dick Green. Phoebus from the stretch now. Pitch to Green. 2-3, right-handed, hit him. So it's first and second, one out. Tommy Reynolds is the batter. Okay, here's Phoebus from the stretch. Pitch to Reynolds. That's 4-3 right-handed, grounds it back to Phoebus. He made an error originally in this inning. He's a 3-15. Oh, 15-3, it's his second error of the inning, and that's going to load the bases. Oh. Second error in the inning, second error of the game by Phoebus. It's bases loaded, one out. And here comes Mr. Haney. Hunter on deck. Phoebus in a jam here. Anything now unearned. Here's the pitch to Mr. Haney. Still only one out. 3-4, and he grounds it to third, double play. So the side is out, but there were 2 runs, one of them unearned. 2 errors, a walk, a hit by pitch, A 2-run home run by Hot Dog Jackson. Pretty ugly inning there for the Orioles. We're in the middle of the fourth, though. It's a 2-2 ball game. Whew. Here's Boog Powell. Doubled in the second, left on base. Boog Powell. Here's Catfish now. .212, he flies it to center field, and Tartable makes the catch. That's one away. The next batter is Brooks Robinson. .610, grounds it to third. Bando, he's a 2. 17, he throws him out, 2 away. And Merv Rettenman comes out, 2 down, no one on. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Catfish into his windup. The pitch to Rettenman. 6-7, right-hander, grounds to second. Green a 2. 14-2, throws him out, side retired. 1-2-3 for Catfish here in the bottom of the fourth. We've gone 4, it's 2-2. Second of a 3. Baltimore took the first 6-5 in a thriller. They were down 5-4. And coming in the bottom of the ninth, they scored 3 to win it. Here's Tom Phoebus now. His 5th inning of work. His endurance inning is number 6. Catfish in the 7th. And Catfish will lead it off. Catfish, right-handed hitter. Phoebus into his windup. 3-5, grounds it to third. Brooks Robinson over to Powell. 1 down. Back to the top of the order, Bert Campaneris. He's 1 for 2, singled, stole second, and was left on base in the first. Popped to second in the third. Now Phoebus gets the signees ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Campaneris. Oh, that almost fell off. 1-5 on Bert. And that's hit way back into the gap. It's going to be extra bases. Bert rounding second. He's going for third. Head first slide into third base with a triple. He didn't even need to. Campy wallops it into left center field. And Blair could not get that. Rolled to the wall. Bert all the way around for a triple here with 1 out in the 5th. That'll bring up Tartable with Campy on third and 1 down. Tartable 0 for 2, flew to right, reached on the error, came home on the home run by Hot Dog. Here's Phoebus from the stretch. The pitch to Tartable. 2-3. Pops it up to the right side of first base. Boog Powell in foul territory makes the catch. 2 outs. And here comes Hot Dog Jackson. We're just looking for a base hit, Hot Dog Jackson. You don't need to be a hot dog here and hit it out again. It's a 2-2 ball game, 2 outs. Campy on third. Here's Phoebus now. The pitch to Jackson. 1-7, struck him out. Oh, and he dogged that one. He struck out swinging like a dog. Oh, Lord, didn't he? And that's the first strikeout for Phoebus, and Lord, it was a big one. He went down swinging like a dog. And we're in the middle of the fifth. It's a 2-2 ball game. Lord, like a dog. I actually shouldn't do that. Don't want to disparage dogs. And we're heading to the bottom of the fifth here. This has turned into a tight ball game. Yeah, that sun is shining and the clouds have moved away from Memorial. With now some beautiful sun shining through. No threat of rain. Here's Clay Dalrymple, grounded to short in the second. Catfish on the mound. The pitch to Dalrymple. 4-5 left-handed. Fly ball center field. Tartable makes the catch. That's one out. And Bobby Floyd is the batter. Walked and scored on the home run by Buford. Phoebus on deck. Here's the pitch to Floyd. That's 3-9 right-handed. Struck him out. And that's the second for Catfish. So with 2 outs, nobody on, Phoebus comes up. He had a sacrifice bunt in the third to move Floyd over to second, who came home on Buford's home run. We're all tied up at 2. Catfish is ready. Here's the pitch to Phoebus. 6-9 right-hander, struck him out, and that's the third. And the side for Catfish, the side is retired 1-2-3 inning, and he's retired 8 in order. We've gone 6. It's 2-2 ball game, and I think on this note, I'm going to take a 3 to 5 minute break. When the feeling takes over, I don't give in to it. So, you know, I could cut this to make it much better, you know, and just keep it out. You know that, Kathy? Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah. Yeah, why don't I do that? That way you can see the runs batted in. You can see mostly everything. We will be right back. There we go. Maybe it's not big enough, but that's the way it goes. And we'll keep that handy, too. We've gone 5 innings. It's a very good ball game. It's 2-2. Oakland 2, Baltimore 2, both with 2-run home runs. The A's, Hot Dog Jackson with a 2-run blast in the fourth. Buford with a 2-run blast in the third. When we come back, Phoebus will take the mound and face Bando, Webster, and Green. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's a good game, though. Sunny skies here in Baltimore. And we've got a ball game. And we're sure glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network enjoying this ball game. Tom Phoebus takes the mound. And he'll face Captain Sal Bando 0 for 1 0 for 2 today. And let me refresh that coffee. We'll get back to this ball game. Good cup and a half left after this cup, so we should be fine. And it's beautiful sunny skies. Tom Phoebus facing Bando, top of the 6th in a 2-2 ball game. Here's Phoebus, the windup, and the pitch to Bando. 2-6. Walked him. So Bando is on with the go-ahead run. He walks a lot, I think. Look at that, 111 walks. That's a lot of walks. Here's Raymond Webster with Bando on first and nobody out. Phoebus will work from the stretch. So he went down swinging like a dog. Absolutely. Glad you like that, Ron. Like a hot dog. Okay, Phoebus from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Webster. That's 2-8. And he flies it to right field for Frank Robinson. That's 1 away. And now Dick Green. Green 1 for 1, singled, and then was hit by a pitch and stranded. Here's Phoebus now. Pitch to Green. 6-4, grounds it to short X. Floyd, he's a 3. 11-3, turns the double play. Oh, very nice by Bobby Floyd, in for Belanger. The side is retired. There were no runs, no hits. The walk to Bando, none left. We're in the middle of the 6th here. It's a 2-2 ball game. Here's Catfish now. And that, by the way, was Phoebus's first endurance inning. He's fine. He's all clear. Here's Buford to lead it off. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. Catfish's endurance is next inning. Okay, here's Catfish now. Pitch to Buford. 3-12 right-handed, walked him. So Buford is on. He'll be a 1-12 held with Mr. Haney, who's a +2. So is Clay Dalrymple. So Buford draws a base on balls to lead off the bottom of the 6th. 1-13 being held 1-10 +2 with Mr. Haney, 1-12. And here's Paul Blair. He's an A bunter if you need it. So tempted to bunt it, but we're going to let Blair hit away. Catfish from the stretch, the pitch to Blair. 4-3 right-handed, grounds it to first. Scoop by Webster, he's a 4. 2-4, that goes through for a base hit. Buford rounds second, goes to third, and the Birds have first and third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. So Catfish in trouble here. And Frank Robinson is the batter. Frank is 0 for 2. Catfish trying to settle down. The infield will be back. They'll concede the go-ahead run. For a double play. Here's Catfish now. The pitch to Frank Robinson. That's 110 right-handed, and that's hit well. Oh my, it's hit to left. Going back to the wall is Reynolds. It is a 3-run home run by Frank Robinson. And the Orioles lead it 5-2. Oh, and the fans are going crazy here in Baltimore. They've been doing this all year long. All year long. If it's not one, it's the other. Frank Robinson, let's look at it again from Catfish. The second tomato he's thrown today. 110, 1-19. Okay, and it was a 17. Just cleared the fence. For Frank Robinson, that is number 28, puts him in 7th alone. He passes Powell. They've been going back and forth all year. A friendly competition. Frank Robinson with home run number 28 on the season. He's actually underperforming just a tad. Oh no, he's right on. I'm so sorry, he might be on. Overperforming a tad. Home run number 28, and it's a big one. It's a 3-run home run with 2 on. There's action in the Oakland bullpen. Nash, Lindblad, and Fingers were used in real world. Fingers was used in the first game, so we'll use him only under extreme conditions. Lindblad, the left-hander, warming. Oh, I'm sorry, and Nash. The right-hander. A left-hander and a right-hander warming in the Oakland bullpen. But they're going to let Catfish stay in with nobody out. And Boog Powell coming up. Okay, Catfish is ready here. The pitch to Powell now. 6'5" left-handed, grounds to short. Campy's a 3. 15-3. Oh, he boots it. Oh. So that's an awful inning. Catfish will stay in. That wasn't his mistake. Boog on first, no outs, and Brooks Robinson now 0 for 2 today. Oakland would like to see if Catfish can finish this inning because he's due up next inning. Here's the pitch to Brooks. 4-7. He walked him. Oh my, I'm losing my patience with him. First and second, nobody out. One more, we'll pull him. That's all there is to it. Just because it looks good. His endurance is fine. First and second. I say, you know what? any combination of 4 hits and or walks in the inning prior to their endurance inning should be fatigue. But I don't do that. I could do that. First and second, still nobody out. 3 in on the long shot by Frank Robinson. Here's Catfish now facing Rettenmund. 4-10 right-handed, fly ball center. Tartable, he's a 3. 14-3, and he makes the catch, and the runners hold. Thrown in quickly by Jose Tartable. 1 down, finally. And Clay Dalrymple is the batter. Left-handed hitter. Clay is 0 for 2 today. Brooks on first, Powell on second, 2 down, 1 down. And that's 3-6 right-handed. Grounds it back to Catfish. Forces Robinson at second for the second out. It's first and third. Taking it right down to the end here, Bobby Floyd. First and third, 2 outs. Catfish. 2-7. Fly ball left field. This should end the inning. Reynolds under it, and the side is retired. But there were 3 runs. He was lucky to get out of that. On a 3-run home run by Frank Robinson, his 28th of the season. We've gone 6. It's 5-2 Orioles over the Oakland A's. And that's going to be it for Catfish Hunter. They'll have a pinch hitter here in the 7th. He pitched 6 innings. Loser of record. He allowed 4 hits. He walked 3, struck out 3. And allowed 5 runs, a not unusual situation for Catfish. And as I said, warning in the bullpen is, let's see who's due up. Buford, Blair, and Robinson. They'll bring in the right-hander. Jim Nash. He pitched in real world in this ball game. And there'll be a pinch hitter for Hunter this inning. Phoebus now with the lead. Top of the 7th. And leading it off is Tommy Reynolds. Here's Phoebus now. 2-9. And a hit deep by Reynolds. Oh, to left field. Back to the wall goes Rettenmund. It's gone. Fortunately, there was no one on base. Tommy Reynolds with a home run. So, it's a 5-3 ball game. Phoebus allows a home run to Tommy Reynolds. 2-9 off his own card. That was a... Wait a minute. 2-9 right-handed. No, it's a fly ball to left with an 11. Oh, my. That, I made an error there. That's a long fly ball to left. Holy cow. Holy shit. I don't know how I did that. Lord. That's a long fly ball to left, 2-9 with an 11 off of Phoebus. Yeah, I could look at it all day. It's still going to be the same thing. 1 down. I'm so sorry, Kathy Harden. Oh, Lord, I caught it. Well, here's Mr. Haney now, with 1 out, nobody on. Phoebus, the pitch to Haney. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Phoebus. And yeah, they'll have a pinch hitter here. Nash warming. Against Phoebus. It's going to be Tito Francona. Love to use him. Even though he only had 85 at-bats. Look at that average. Tito Francona, the left-handed hitter. We thought it was going to be a home run. It was not a home run. So Francona steps in, facing Phoebus. 2 outs, nobody on. And Phoebus is ready. Here's the pitch to Francona. That's 2-5. Whoa, that's hit well, and that's a double. Standing up for Francona. A 2-out double for Tito Francona. And that was right. It's a double. So Tito, and there'll be a runner for Tito. He's only a 1-9. Holy cow, I could probably run faster than that in my prime. I had pretty decent speed. Coming in to run for Tito Francona is Mike Hirschberger, a 1-14. So Hirschberger on second here. And Bert Campanaris has a chance. Bert is 2 for 3. Singled left on, stole second, tripled and left on. Okay, Phoebus. The pitch to Campanaris. 3-11. Grounder to first, scooped by Powell. He'll take it himself to the bag. The side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we're 7th inning stretch here. It's a 5-2 ball game. And there's a new pitcher for Oakland. His name is Jim Nash. He pitched in this game in Real World. I use Baseball Reference. And we're using him. And we move to the bottom of the 7th, and it's going to be Tom Phoebus, the pitcher. He gets a hand from the crowd. He's pitched good baseball. He did allow a 2-run home run to the dog, the hot dog. So Phoebus in the batter's box, facing Jim Nash. Okay, Nash is ready. Here's the pitch to Phoebus, a right-handed hitter, 5-8. And that's going to be a base hit by Phoebus. He is a 3. So Phoebus gets a single off Nash's card. And Don Buford is coming up. He's 1 for 2. The 2-run home run, walked and scored on the 3-run home run by Frank Robinson. And I'm going to refresh my coffee for maybe the last full cup of the day. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to play a game tonight. I think I've learned my lesson. 2 is fine. 2 games is plenty. But what I will do is I will set up some games for this week. This next week, starting tomorrow morning. We'll set them up 1 a day, and if we move them around, it'll be easy. Okay, Buford steps in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed against Nash. It's a 5-2 ball game. Okay, from the stretch, Nash. 1-8. Struck him out. Buford goes down. And here's Paul Blair. 1 for 3. With Phoebus on first. Oh. Okay, Nash. The pitch to Blair. 1-6. Oh, Blair hits it deep into the gap. That's a double. Phoebus will hold that third. I won't even look at it. He's a 1-10. We don't need to do that. We could have stretched him home, but no thank you. Blair with a double. It's second and third, one out. He almost hit it out of here. And here comes Frank Robinson. 1 for 3 with a 3-run blast, which has proven thus far to be the winner. They're going to walk Frank Robinson intentionally for the double play. Probably a smart move. So the infield is back for Boog Powell, and it is lefty-righty, but they're counting on a double play, Nash, to keep the A's in this ball game. Frank Robinson on first, Blair on second, Phoebus on third, one down. Pitch to Powell. That's 1-6 right-handed. Walked him in. Nash walks in a run. So that's what happens when you try to get smart. And it's a 6-2 ball game. And Powell gets a run batted in without even having to swing. Base is still loaded with 1 out. A's down by 4 now. And Brooks Robinson, the batter, 0 for 2 and a walk. Okay, Nash, full windup here. Pitch to Brooks. 4-5 right-handed. Fly ball right. This will be deep enough for Blair to tag. Hot Dog makes the catch, and he just tosses it in like a lazy dog. Because there was no way to get Blair tagging, so 2 runs are in. A sacrifice fly by Brooks Robinson. It's a 7-2 ball game. And here's Merv Rettenmund. So it turns out it was not smart to intentionally walk Powell at all. Earl Weaver with the, I'm sorry, I don't know who was managing the A's this year. If it was Dick Williams or whom. So it's first and second, 2 down now. Here's Mervyn Rettenmund. Orioles 7, A's 2. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, first and second. Rettenmund 0 for 3 today. The pitch from Nash. That's 3-6 right-handed. Lines it to short, caught by Campaneris, and the side is retired. But 2 more runs for the Birds. We've gone 7. It's 7-2 Birds over the A's. Big story today, though, is Tom Phoebus, who is very quietly pitched excellent baseball. He did allow the 2-run home run to Hot Dog Jackson in the 4th, but other than that, it's been pretty smooth going. And it'll be the heart of the order. The A's down by 5 here in the 8th. And Jose Tartable leading it off. 0 for 3, reached on an error, scored on Jackson's home run. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. Lord, that's good coffee. Whew. Now, this is funny stuff. Some guy wants me extradited to Nigeria to face crime against false claims about the president. Their drug trafficker of a president, Bola Tinubu. Oh, that's funny stuff. I'm going to slam that guy when I get done with this game. And, you know, I tweeted earlier that Bill Gates is going to meet with drug trafficker Bola Tinubu. Now I'm going to also tweet that he met with Epstein, a convicted pedophile. Oh, Kathy, you gotta have fun, or else you're just gonna. I'm feeling a lot better today. I was bored this morning and early this afternoon. Not depressed, just bored, and a bit restless, but I'm fine right now. Here's Jose Tartable to lead it off in the 8th. A's better get going. They're down by 5. Phoebus on the mound. Here's the pitch to Tartable. 2-10 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Brooks Robinson, the human vacuum, swoops it up and throws him out, 1 out. And here's Hot Dog Jackson. Walked, 2-run home run, and struck out. Like a dog, he struck out. Okay, Phoebus, the wind-up, the pitch to Jackson. Whoa! Where the fuck? There it is. There was no roll. It's funny, Kathy. I have not had any problems finding them, but it's sure nice to be prepared with my dice. That was one of the best things you ever suggested to me, to get some dice. And boy, did I get dice. Just one moment. I don't have orange dice, but I'll tell you this. Just because I'm in a jovial mood, I think I'm going to pull out the greens. Okay? There is some green in the A's uniform. Can't even keep track of their uniforms anymore. Hot Dog Jackson with 1 out, nobody on. Here's Phoebus now. The pitch to Jackson. That's 4-8. Left-handed, base hit by Jackson. So Jackson is on. And here's Sal Bando. He's a B, 1-10, 1-12 with Clay Dalrymple behind the plate. Bando 0 for 2 and a walk. Oh, that's good coffee. Phoebus from the stretch. Oh, aren't they nice, Kathy? And, it's kind of easy for me to read because of the contrast, You get used to it, but they are very nice. Okay, Bando facing Phoebus from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's 5-2 right-handed. Hit deep by Bando! Gone! Oh, Sal Bando with a 2-run home run. And how important was that 3-run blast? How important are those 2 runs that the A's picked up last inning? Sal Bando with a 2-run home run. Oh, my. It's a 7-4 ball game now. Lord, Bando hit that so deep. Let's look at that again with the green die. 5-2 on Bando, right-handed, and home run, and of course he's as zen as you can be. 1-16, and that is gone. Whew. What an enjoyable ball game. For Bando, that's number 11. He's been a little quiet with the home runs this season. That's number 11 for Sal. He hit 31 in real world. So he's underperforming. One more hit or walk and Phoebus is through. With Raymond Webster coming up, there is action in the bullpen. Reichert pitched in real world in this game. And lo and behold, Pete Reichert is warming in the Orioles. I don't always go with that. He's a left-hander. That way he can handle Hot Dog Jackson if he needs to next inning. Reichert is warming. Pete Reichert. Yeah. So Raymond Webster comes out. There's one out and nobody on. Phoebus trying to... I'm enjoying this ball game too, Kathy Horton. It's a, I didn't have high expectations, and it turned out to be one hell of a ball game. It doesn't have to be tied. It doesn't have to be a one-run game. It's an enjoyable ball game. That 6-1 win by McAndrew for the Mets was a great ball game. Okay, Phoebus now. Here's the pitch to Webster. That's 3-8 right-handed. Grounds it to first. Boog. And he'll take it to the bag. Oh, to watch that big man take it to the bag, so graceful. 2 outs. Oh, big out for Phoebus. And here's Dick Green. Green 1 for 2, singled, hit by a pitch, and grounded into a double. He's got to retire Green to avoid fatigue, except he could do a hit by pitch, I guess, or an error, but here's the pitch to Green. That's 3-8 right-handed. That'll be a base hit. And that's going to be it for Phoebus. Earl Weaver is coming out of the dugout. No chances here. 3-8 base hit by Dick Green with 2 outs. I don't think Weaver is worried about this, and Phoebus gets a big hand walking back from the hometown crowd. And Phoebus did pitch good ball up until this inning. And here comes Pete Reichert from the bullpen. Phoebus pitched 7 2/3 innings. And as we like to say, he ran out of elephant juice. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. He walked 1, 2, 3, struck out 2, and he's allowed 3, I'm sorry. One of them was unearned. Tartable, who reached on the error. And Reichert with a 7-4 ball game. If he finishes this, he's eligible for the win. For the save, I'm sorry. So Pete Reichert will take his warm-ups with 2 outs and Green on first, and Tommy Reynolds is the batter. That's a shame that Phoebus could not finish it, and that he let up 2 runs this inning on a home run by Bando, his 11th of the season. Okay, here's Reynolds 0 for 3. Green on first, 2 down. Here's Reichert. The pitch to Reynolds. That's 6-4 right-handed. Grounds to short. Campanaris a 3. 8-3, and he throws him out. The side is retired. But there were 2 runs. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 7-4 ball game. Orioles lead by 3. Phoebus, the winner of record. The 3-run home run by Robinson proves to be the winner thus far. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Nash, who allowed 2 runs in his first inning of relief. Clay Dalrymple leading it off, bottom of the 8th. If you're looking ahead to the 9th for Oakland, it will be Mr. Haney, a pinch hitter, I would assume, for Nash, and then back to the top of the order. I got it from Peter. I got it from Amazon. There's so many of them, sir. You can't miss it. Go to Amazon. Go Dice Tower. I don't remember the company. I went for the simplest I could get. I did have to reinforce it a little bit, but I've enjoyed it very much. Thanks for asking, Peter. Or Mr. Peter. A. Peter. Okay, it's Clay Dalrymple, 0 for 3 today, reached on a force. Nash on the mound. Here's the pitch to Dalrymple. That's 2-7 right-handed. He walked him. You know, Nash is really nauseating me today. Okay, he's come in and he has really, that's my negative thinking. It does work great. It really does. Here's Bobby Floyd with Clay Dalrymple on first, nobody out. I'll pull this son of a bitch if he doesn't start getting people out here. With the A's down by 3. Okay, Nash from the stretch. Dalrymple on first, no outs. Pitch to Floyd. That's 4-8 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Floyd. We'll let Nash face Phoebus. If he can't retire Phoebus, we'll pull his ass so quickly. There's action in the bullpen. Getting sick and tired of him. We'll bring Lindblad in if needed. This son of a bitch. Excuse my language. Okay, Nash facing Phoebus. Not Phoebus, I'm so sorry, Reichert. And he's a 1WL. He is a 1WL. So Reichert steps in. It's first and second, no outs. Nash from the stretch. 5-6. He is a left-handed hitter. Pops it up to first, 1 down. And now Don Buford. 1 for 3. 2-run homer, walked unscored on Robinson's homer and fanned. Buford switch hitter, batting left against Nash. The pitch to Buford. 3-7. Grounds it to first for the force. 2 outs. First and third. The reason I got the Dice Tower, it's a nominal fee. I think it cost something like $10 or something, is because my right arm started hurting. The reason I got the Dice Tower is my right arm started hurting, and because of playing 1,000 games, you know. And so I'm fine now. Just the drop motion works just beautifully. Okay, Paul Blair now, 2 outs. First and third, Blair 2 for 4. Singled and scored, doubled and scored. Here's Nash. The pitch to Blair. That's 6'8", right-handed, base hit to right. Dalrymple scores, and I've had it with him. I really have. We're going to keep it at first and second, 2 down, but that's it. Enough is enough. Well, wait a minute. He is a right-handed pitcher. I'm not going to bring Lindblad in, a left-hander, to face Robinson. We'll just hold our nose and let him face Frank Robinson. If he doesn't get him, Powell is a right-handed hitter. Frank with a 3-run homer, which has proved to be the winner here. It's Blair on first, Buford on second, 2 down, 1 in. It's an 8-4 ball game. Here's the pitch from Nash. 2-5, hit him, and now he can go. He hit him. Oh, God. That's what we're going to do. Bring in Lindblad against Powell, the left-handed hitter. Enough is enough. Nash was pretty miserable today. He pitched 1 2/3 innings of pure misery. He allowed 3 hits. He walked 3, one of them intentionally, struck out 1, and allowed 3 runs, responsible for bases loaded and 2 outs. And here comes Paul Lindblad. Paul Lindblad coming in from the dugout. He's a left-hander. Didn't reach endurance or anything like that, but it looks good, especially since this will be lefty to lefty. So Lindblad, the left-hander, facing Powell. Powell 1 for 3. Everyone has made contributions. Maybe other than Rettenmund, everyone has reached base today. Okay, Lindblad is ready. It's 2 outs, bases loaded. It's 8-4 Orioles. Here's the pitch to Powell. 3-10, grounds it to second, and that will retire the side. But another run. He allows 3 runs in 1 2/3 innings. And we're heading to the 9th. It's 8-4. A tall order with Reichert on the mound. But the A's will try it. Reichert going for the save. When he came in, they were down by 3. He retired 1 batter. And it's going to be Mr. Haney to lead it off. I have a little coffee left. Mr. Haney. This will be it as far as coffee goes. Let me use the lavatory and we'll get back to the top of the 9th and finish this ball game up. Thank God it's almost 4 o'clock. Thank the Lord. And something I'm pretty determined to do this evening is to try to minimize my intake of cannabis. I don't need to be doing too much. I'll do one strong hit at 5, and then maybe go on the hour after that. Okay, Mr. Haney is stepping up. There'll be a hitter for Lindblad. A's down by 4. It's been an enjoyable ball game, though. I'll tell you that. A little bit of everything. Okay, Reichert is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Mr. Haney. That's 5-10. Right-handed, grounds it to short. Floyd has it, 1 away. Pretty boy Floyd in for Belanger today, who has the flu. Now there'll be a hitter for Lindblad. The hell? There it is. 6, 7 2/3. He pitched to third. Let's see who's hitting. Bob Johnson. He had 67 at bats, but I'm going to use him. I don't care. Bob Johnson hit 343. He had a whopping 67 at bats, but that's still pretty good on 67 at bats. Big Bob Johnson steps into the batter's box with 1 out, nobody on, and the A's down by 4. Reichert trying to save this. He's faced 2 batters, retired them both on ground balls to Bobby Pretty Boy Floyd. Okay, Reichert. The windup, the pitch to Johnson. 6-10 right-handed, grounds to third. Brooks, he's a 1. And, oh, Brooks boots it. Oh, it's rare. Look at that, 12-1 on third base. That's a 1-base error. It happens. You know, nobody is perfect. That's the 3rd error for the Birds today. If you recall, Phoebus made 2 errors in 1 inning. God. Okay, but Johnson is on first with 1 out. And they're pulling all the stops out. Bergkamp-Benares is the batter. Again, A's down by 4 here, top of the 9th. Reichert trying to save it. 4. Phoebus. Can't be 2 for 4. Reichert from the stretch. The pitch to Burt. 3-7, left-handed. Pops it up to short. Pretty boy Floyd. 2 outs. So it's up to Jose Tartable. 0 for 4 reached on the errors scored on Hot Dog Jackson's 2-run home run. Okay, Reichert, so poised in relief of Phoebus today. This Oriole Ball Club has good relief pitching. They have Watts, they have Reichert, they have Leonard. Okay, Reichert now. With Johnson on first, 2 down. Pitch to Tartable. That's 3-8, left-handed. Grounds it to short. Pretty boy Floyd. Over to Boog, and the ball game is over. And I should tell you, Pretty boy Floyd did very nicely at shortstop, substituting for the flu-ridden Mark Belanger. The final score, Baltimore 8 and Oakland 4. The win goes to Phoebus, his 10th of the season. Reichert gets the save. He went 1 1/3. No hits, no walks. The losses to Hunter, who allowed 5 runs in 6 innings. The final line, Baltimore 8 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors. That's weird. Oakland 4 runs, 8 hits, out hitting and losing, and 1 error. Star of the game, you frickin' got me. Okay? So whoever it was a great game, Kathy Harden. And whoever you want. I'm not even going to make it. I don't see Mr. Perota. We're not going to even go there. I mean, Frank Robinson hit the 3-run blast that proved to be the winner. On behalf of Kathy Harden and myself, from Baltimore, Baltimore has taken the first 2 of this series. Thank you for joining us. Stay strong, stay well. This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks, Kathy.